What up, peoples? Welcome back to the Alyork Sports Show. Salute to the East Coast, West Coast, Vegas Strong, LES to the death. Shout out to the Pickup Show. We on every Thursday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. You go to www.dbtv.com. You hit the listen button. There's going to be a listen button on top. You click that. Once you click that, you're going to hear a little music, and it's going to lead you right into the show on Thursday, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. Real simple, y'all. And salute to the Pickup Show. Everybody on the Pickup Show. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep doing our thing. Now, today's topic is the World Series. So let me cut this off right now, jumping right into the World Series. You got the Boston Red Sox versus the LA Dodgers. It couldn't get more better than this, man. It really couldn't. Now, y'all know in the last series, I took a smacking. I like the Houston. Ooh, they got smacked. And I love Milwaukee as an underdog. And they went to the 7th game, but came up short. They got smacked. But now what we got the World Series that a lot of people predicted out the gate, Dodgers and Boston, even though a lot of people say Houston again. But this is going to sell all around the world. This is going to be the highest watched World Series in a long, long time because you got two markets that are strong, LA and Boston, East Coast, West Coast. So it's going to get real. So let me get to it because it's going to be a little minute. I'm going to be on here breaking this down. I'm going to break this down. Then I'm going to give y'all a pick. And this decision is going to be tougher than any decision I had to make in a while because I'm like this with these two teams. Like, I really don't know who's going to win, but I'm going to give y'all something. You know what I mean? First things first, Boston Red Sox with 108-54. They had the best record in baseball. By far, first place. They've been the hottest team in the playoffs. They beat the Yankees in 4 games in a 5-game series. They beat Houston in 5 games in a 7-game series. So they knocking dudes right out the box. They're carrying over from the great regular season they had, and they're rolling. Now, as for the LA Dodgers, who are third best record in the National League, 4th best record in baseball, but actually got one of the best teams, but they've been injury bug. Kershaw was on it. Turner was on it. You know, you have Jock Peterson on the injury bug. Rio. I mean, basically everybody on their team. Alex Wood. But now they all healthy when it matters. So now the Red Sox are making a run for it. And let me go back to Boston. They got 8 championships. They won 3 since 1918. Their first one was in 2004 when they swept the St. Louis Cardinals. Then they had another one in 2007 when they swept the Colorado Rockies. And their last one was in 2013 where they beat the St. Louis Cardinals 4-2. So they won 3 since 1918 and 3 since the year 2000. As for the LA Dodgers, I was a little confused with this. LA Dodgers only got 6 championships. I thought they had more chips than Boston, but I guess I was wrong. And the Dodgers haven't won since 1980. Actually, they won in 81 when they beat the Yankees. And then they beat the Yankees 4-2. That's the series that the Yankees won the first 2 games. And then the Dodgers won the last 4. I was a little kid. I cried. First time I was really into baseball, loving my Yankees, and had to see them win the first 2, tease me to death, lose the next 4. Then they went back to the series in 1988 against the Oakland Athletics with Canseco and company, the Bash brothers, and beat them convincingly 4-1. So the Dodgers haven't won since 1988, which is 30 years. So now you got the hottest team versus a hungrier team with the same talent, basically. So that's why I'm really confused on this series or who I like. And, and let me go through some players before I start really breaking it down. We start with the Bo Sox. Mookie Betts hit 346, 32 home runs, 80 RBIs. Then you go down to Andrew Benintendi. He hit 290, 16 and 87. J.D. Martinez, 330, 43 and 130. Bogart, 288, 23 and 103. Jackie Bradley Jr. hit 234, 13 bombs, 59 RBI. Didn't really have a good regular season, but lit it up in the playoffs. That's what matters. And Rafael Devers, the rookie, 240, 21 bombs, 66 RBIs. Now, as far as the Dodger hitters, you got Jock Peterson, who's been injury bugged and didn't really have a good season. Started out all right, 248, 25 bombs, 56 RBIs. Max Muncy, who came out of nowhere, 263, 25, 35 home runs, and 79 RBIs. 263, 35, 73. What a year for Max Muncy. And then you had Jason Turner, who's been on an injury bug, who's basically, to me, their best hitter, but he hit 312, 14 home runs, 52 RBI, the low numbers because he's been on the injury list. And then you got Manny Machado, when they picked up from Baltimore. And Manny all year has been hitting 297, 37 bombs, 107 RBI. Salute to Manny Machado, who had a great year. Then you got Clay Bellinger, who had a terrific rookie year last year. This year he counted it with a 260, 25 bombs, 76 RBIs. He hit half the home runs. The pitchers caught up to the big swing, swinging early in the count. So they got video on him, so they switched it up on him. That's why for the downfall. But he's still a real scary hitter and powerful hitter. Yasiel Puig had a decent year, 267. I wish he would have had 265, but we can live with 267. 23 bombs, 63 RBIs. And Matt Kemp, surprisingly, Matt Kemp came out of nowhere, was actually the MVP of the first half of the season to me in the National League. Then he tailed off, but he still hit 290, 21 home runs, 85 ribbies. Now for the pitching staff, it's kind of confusing. Boston's got way better records, right? But LA got better earned run averages. So y'all who know baseball know the earned run averages as important as a record. I mean, it really is. I mean, two Cy Young Award winners, one because, of the earned run average. And I think Jacob deGrom's going to be the second one this year. So let me start off with Clayton Kershaw. He had a 2.73 earned run average, 9-5 with 155 strikeouts. Hyun-Jin Ryu, 1.97, 7-3, 89 strikeouts, 1.97. Listen to these earned run averages. Walker Buehler, rookie, 2.62 earned run average, 8-5, 151 strikeouts. And then you got Rich Hill, who had a 3.66, 11-5, 150 strikeouts. And of course, you got Kenta Maeda, who they put in the bullpen, and Alex Wood. They had bad years. Maeda went 8-10 with a 3.81, and Wood went 9-7 with a 3.68. Wood lit it up last year, something like 20 wins. Now for the Boston Red Sox, Chris Sale had a 2.11, but he was 12-4. He was on a shelf for the second half of the season, 237 Ks. Oh, Sale and Kershaw, what a matchup. I can't wait. Two bomb lefties, future Hall of Famers. Then you got David Price, who had a 3.58, 16-7, 177 strikeouts. Rick Porcello, 4.28, 17-7. You see what I'm saying? Their records is ridiculous, but their earned run average is up. 190 strikeouts. And Nathan Eovaldi, 3.81, 6-7 with 101 strikeouts. Now, a lot of y'all might be like, the earned run average for Boston's a lot higher because of the DH. Which I could agree to that, because when you got an extra real hitter, and usually the DHs are usually real good hitters compared to the pitcher. So me personally, I would give the American League a pass on a run higher per game because of the DH. So if Boston's averaging, let's say, 3.5 runs a game, and the Dodgers 2.5, that kind of evens out because when you add the DH in it. Now, let's get to where it really at now. This is a tough decision. I gave y'all statistics. I gave y'all who they beat. I gave y'all 2 supermarkets. I gave y'all that Boston won 3 since the year 2000. Dodgers haven't won in 30 years. I'm a guy, I like to roll off hunger because when people are hungry, they'll do whatever it takes to get what they want. And then you got Boston, who to me is the hottest team. I mean, when you light up my Yankees like you did, because I thought the Yankees could get through them. I knew the Yankees weren't going to win it all, but I thought it was hot at the right time. Boston just shoved them right out the way. Houston Astros, Altuve and company. Boston lost game 1. I said, here we go. Houston to the World Series again. Next thing you know, Boston won the next 4. Another thing I need to point out, Boston hasn't lost a road game yet in the playoffs. Do the math. They won both games in the Bronx, And they took all 3 games in Minute Maid Park, which is almost impossible to do. So how can you not take Boston because of that? But then on the other side, Dodgers haven't won in 30 years. Kershaw would do anything for a World Series. I mean, he came in as a reliever Saturday night, and he started Tuesday night. That's showing you right there, these cats are going to scratch, crawl, do whatever it takes to win this World Series, bro. I mean, this is going to be a dynamite series. I can't make a decision. So I'm going to go to my favorite saying. Big Doc will tell you, I always say this. Gun in my head. Shit. I still can't make a decision. Fuck, this is a tough one, man. I don't care what y'all say out there. Y'all don't go off of records. It's Hunger and Best Record of the Year. Ooh, fuck. You know what? Boston in 6-7 games, man. I just got to take that the way they rode through Houston, the way they rode through the Yankees, and now I just think that the Dodgers is in the way. But the Dodgers will crawl. The Dodgers will do whatever it takes to win this. And salute to both teams to making it to the World Series. And before I forget, the line was to win the series, Boston minus 150, the Dodgers plus 130. So the books, if you ask me, for me hearing stuff, they kind of need the Boston Red Sox to win because there was a lot of Boston, Houston future picks. Everybody had the Dodgers coming out the National League. So I'm going to put that in my, in my mindset. Boston got home field advantage. Not that it doesn't matter because they haven't lost a road game. But this series is going to be everything that we want as baseball fans. I wanted Milwaukee to beat the Dodgers, but if Milwaukee would have beat the Dodgers, I'd have took Boston like in 5. Because Milwaukee's starting pitching is dreadful. The relievers are good, but by the time they get to the relievers, Boston would have been up 5-1, 6-1 out the gate. But now you got LA that got a pitching staff with low earned run averages. These are going to be grind out type of games, just like last year's World Series, taking Boston in 6-7. Y'all do what y'all got to do. It was a gun to my head pick because I could have easily took the Dodgers. I mean, when I stop this video, I might be like, damn, did I make the right decision? But I'm going to lean on Boston and the Red Sox, East Coast. You know what I mean? And thank you guys for tuning in to the Alyork Sports Show. Like I said, salute to the East Coast, West Coast, Vegas strong, LES to the death. Salute to the Pickup Show. Don't forget, go to www.bbtv.com. You hit that listen button for Thursdays at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. Alyork Sports, I love y'all, and I'm going to continue to bring y'all the heat. Tune in Thursday because we got a lot of topics. We got an interview with Darren Hall, an ex-football player. You don't want to miss it. Take care. I love y'all. Alyork Sports, the Pickup Show. Let's keep doing it, baby. And the winner of the World Series will be the GOAT. Get back to y'all. Love y'all.